Everything changes.
when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were written down. I was fine when you pulled me in. You were forced to be human. And then the world came after. And I had never questioned it. And they said it was wrong.
Hey,
Yo,
oh,
What's up, everybody?
what it do?
I had my
Michael.
microphone on mute for a second, so great fashion. I screwed it up again. Hello, everybody. Hello, Joe. Hello, Eric. Hello, Mike.
What's up?
hello, Trey.
How are you, gentlemen,
What's
doing
going
today?
on?
Pretty good.
Good,
Pretty
good.
Living the dream.
Look, one thing I got to point out is look at Joe's microphone. Whoa. He's got the big
Dang.
boy microphone with the boom and everything. I actually want one of those. How is it, Joe? Was it hard to set
Put it
up?
back in now.
Yeah, look at that.
You got the
Oh
screen
my
on there and everything.
God. He's ready for nighttime
Dang.
television is what he's ready for. That's sweet.
Hey, killer deal on Amazon for like $20, man.
No, that's nice. I do like that a lot. I want a boom. How's everyone doing? Everybody in the chat good? I saw Charlie in there, the Mark twins, Jason twins. Anthony's in there. Texas Plug Riches. Marlon was in there. Who else did I see?
Ezra.
Ezra was in there.
It was high tech.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
see here. What else? Mark. I already said hello to Mark Thomas. Said the Mark twins. My buddy back home, James Straubel. SWFL Treasure Hunting. Hello, Southwest Florida. Treasure Hunting. Welcome, welcome. And that's all I've seen in the chat so far. So, anyways, Joe, what's going on? Mike,
Trey.
Eric.
Oh, just
Same old.
having my
So,
random
Eric,
time.
I got to ask you, man, you've been out and about and you've been finding some stuff that you usually haven't found, huh?
Yeah, last week, 2 weeks ago, I found my first barber, and I went out today. And
Congratulations.
I found another one, so the floodgates have opened.
When it rains, it pours.
like
You found
to hear.
two barbers.
5 years, almost 5 years. I never found a barber, and then bang, back
And
to
then-
Any barber,
Like,
period.
how long did it take
any barber.
to find two
Wow.
in a row?
5 years,
But then, like, when was the last one that you found?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So it took 5 years to find one and 2 weeks to find another one.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
usually how it works too, because that was one of my
Yeah.
hard coins to find.
Yep.
So today, before we hop into our very, very special guests, and also I would like to say one of the best dressed guests we've ever had, and you'll see soon. But hey Bobby, what's up, man? I want to bring this up before we get into it, and then I'll bring them in and we'll start talking to them. But I saw this; it was written a year ago. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it. So I'll share my second screen. Look, it says metal detecting versus real archaeology. And it's kind of like, I don't know if anyone else has seen this article before.
Yeah, but it's cynical.
Yeah, but it's like, it was the use of term of treasure in the English and Welsh legislation highly misleading, only fostering views, blah, blah, blah. Metal detecting that is a fine is akin to opening a present. So, and then it goes on to say, like, important metal detecting finds only come to life when discovered in context of rare sites, as the Bronze Age village at Must Farm. Like, it rubbed me the wrong way. And it had this article on here that brought you to stealing Britain's history when metal detectors go rogue.
Oh
It
my
was really
God.
painting us in a bad light.
Mm.
I was like, what the hell?
I
man?
think what quote unquote archaeologists are is too cheap to buy a metal detector and get after them dang selves, or they don't have faces for YouTube. I think there's some deeper seated issues within that community. If they got a bone to pick for, between history lovers, I don't know what to tell you, man. You can never please everyone, right?
Like I said, that's a year old, but I just found it and I was like, what the heck? A lot of very important historical finds have been found by metal detectors.
Yeah.
And sometimes they would have had no idea. Yeah, Charlie said archaeologists don't like us. Yeah, that's true. I feel like there's just a weird competition there.
And I feel like if you think about it, right, archaeologists, listen, I don't know any archaeologists, so I'm speaking from just pure speculation here, right? But what I know about archaeologists in general, they're looking for specific something, right? Whereas we often are just happy to find any history. So I feel like in the scope and scale of what they're doing, right, is they're spending a lot of time finding absolutely nothing, looking for one thing. Like that's saying, okay, I'm only going to look for gold rings, right?
Yeah.
And you can do it, but you're going to not find what you're looking for a lot more than you're not if you just open up that umbrella and say, hey, let me find some history. I don't care if it's a D-buckle. I don't care, a copper, whatever it may be. Shoot, even just a flat button, as plain as can be.
Yeah.
So I think maybe there's some saltiness there that they, they'll spend a lifetime looking for one spot, right? One specific spot relative to history. And we'll just bounce around and find history anywhere.
Yeah.
Valid points, Michael.
Yeah. No, and I know Brad said he works with some archaeologists as well, but it was still there was, and look at, Ezra's exactly right. Archaeologists dig bigger holes than we do. And that's true. Unless you're a privy digger.
Yeah.
It takes us seconds. It takes them, weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I guess I should be a little more careful with the coppers that I find and stuff like that.
Or the trimes.
Yeah, sort of the
Yeah, definitely tranche.
Wow, a little shot there.
You're never going to live that one down.
And Marlon said they leave the holes open.
Yeah.
Valley Forge was excited when old rifles were found at the local church. Yeah. So
See, I'd love to be friends with an archaeologist. I feel like that could be a very beneficial partnership across the board. And I'm sure there are plenty of instances in which there are. And just to clear the air, I'm solely speaking about this, article and the angle they're taking there out. I don't want to invoke the rage of any archaeologist that may be lurking in our stream right now. But
well, I feel like even in in the UK and overseas, it gets a little more heated because there are some bad people, everywhere, but finding some historical stuff and then not doing the right thing with it. So I get it.
Yeah.
So. But I saw I had to bring it up.
Maybe a stricter code of honor.
And I had to bring it up. I wanted to see what you guys said, and then I wanted to see what the chat had to say about it too. I've run into some bad archaeologists here in New York. We did talk at a public library for kids. We had archaeologists give us some wrath. Yeah. See,
well, I feel like that could only be one of the main problems that they may have with it is that maybe people sell their stuff, which to each their own. I don't care, but I mean, maybe that's where they draw the line. But I do like I'm sure you guys all saw the thing where it's like, oh, when it was like an archaeologist asked me anything or something like, how many years does it take between being grave robbing and archaeology? it's not very long. I think it's like 50 years or something. What they said something astonishingly low. Yeah. So there's some downsides to their stuff too, right?
Alex says, "Sorry, Uncle Joe and the nephews. Hello, all right. Hello, Alex, the Russian digger. What's up?"
Uncle Joe's like Scrooge McDuck, and we're the
Copper Popper's in the house. What's up, Mike? He was calling us good looking and hair on point. He's full of energy and compliments tonight. So, hey, Mama's gone detecting. She's in the house. Hey. I don't think I missed anybody else. But tonight is going to be exciting. Newer channel, fresh on the scene. They started off with some beautiful scenery in some of their first videos, and now they're putting out more and more content. So I'm excited to see where it goes. But I hope everybody can, give them a warm welcome and then hopefully support their channel if you haven't already gone over there and subscribe to them. But we are bringing in to dive and detect Mark and Angela. Hey guys,
Hey.
let's make this a little bigger. Hold on, let me put you guys on the right side there. See, there we go. Perfect. Yeah. Here, give him a wet willy, Angela. Give him a wet willy. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, please go check them out if you haven't already. Like I said, it's To Dive and Detect. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And I'm going to ask you this. This is your first live stream, right?
First one.
And
There we
it's
go.
the best live stream that you've ever had so far, right?
100%.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, welcome. It's exciting because, I mean, literally, you guys just started your channel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when was your first video?
Our first video was when we
February,
went to St.
the
Thomas.
end of February.
No,
Yeah.
it was beginning of March. We got back in the beginning of March from St. Thomas.
That's
And, we compiled a couple of videos, and that's when we started releasing.
awesome. And I brought it up. It was beautiful there, but you guys went to St. Thomas, and that's where you had your first video. Tell us what that was all about. So I saw in the video, like, there were certain places that you couldn't metal detect and certain places you could. Like, were you guys nervous about any of that? Like doing the wrong thing or going wherever?
I mean, I really wasn't. So I guess there's some state parks there that you have to have permission.
Yeah.
By the superintendent to be able to metal detect there, and we didn't exactly know which ones were and which ones weren't, so we had to kind of trial and error. They
Well,
didn't have any signs posted or anything, so we didn't really know.
Yeah.
And obviously we respect, whatever their rules are. We're not going to try and.
Yeah. And it was cool because that one that you weren't supposed to, you ended up getting permission to go do it to help people. They lost their rings. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to tell?
So the lifeguard ended up coming up to me and he's like, you have your metal detector still? Because he was the one who saw it and said that we couldn't metal detect. And I said, yeah, it's right here. And I thought he was just like checking to make sure, because Mark was underwater, and I thought he was just checking to make sure that Mark wasn't like, doing what he was doing. He's like, oh, well, a woman over there, you go over there and talk to her, She has, she lost some rings and she lived there. So she, I guess, told him when she lost them. But we thought it was that day that she lost them.
Yeah.
And then it ended up being that it was like 2 weeks prior that she lost them. We didn't find them. We didn't end up finding them, but we were able to metal detect. Mark found some, other stuff. But it was, that was the one day. We were just going to stay anyway and just kind of hang out. But that all ended up working out. So we got another day of footage. So that was good.
Yeah.
Now, was that, and you guys can jump in too, Joe, Mike, and Eric, but was that the primary reason you guys went to St. Thomas, or did you just go for like a vacation?
So Mark had bought the underwater metal detecting. He kept saying, I can't wait to go. I can't wait to go somewhere, blah, blah. And I said, why don't we just do it? Let's go. Let's just go somewhere nice, somewhere where you don't need a passport. So it was between St. Thomas and Key West. And we just kind of went back and forth between the two. And then finally, we just said we have to make a move because we have only 2 weeks. We have to leave in 2 weeks. So that was our only available time.
Yeah.
So we just looked at what was available. We looked at flights. Everything was pretty cheap. And then we just did it, and we left 2 weeks later. So
That's awesome.
we just one night just
It's like a spur of the moment thing. We were just
How fun.
That's really cool.
And a good way to start it off. And the weather was beautiful too.
Weather was perfect.
Yeah.
We had one bad day, but it didn't obviously turn out to be a bad day.
That was our best treasure hunt day.
Yeah, that turned out to be one of our best.
You guys hunted every day?
Yeah.
We did,
Yeah.
We were there 6 days. We did it all 6 days.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, that's cool. So let me ask you this. You had just bought the underwater detector. Did you already have your Equinox? Because that's what you didn't even have the Equinox. You just had the underwater detector.
We had all right. So last year I started finding videos online, and I wanted to get into underwater metal detecting. So I went out and I bought a Simplex. It's waterproof. And it was, a very good starter metal detector. So I was like, let me just go for it. I'll spend a little money and I'll test it out, see how it goes. And I liked it, and then I started watching more and more videos online, and it just started from there. And then this year, I bought the pulse dives because I had intention to we have a boat that we're gonna plan on taking out to the Barnegat Bay, and we wanted to do underwater metal detecting there. That was the intention. Not even thinking about going to like St. Thomas or anywhere else. And it just so happened, like, it just worked out perfectly. The timing was perfect. And then after I got back, I was like, I need a serious metal detector because we're going to continue doing this.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
she got her ring. That was it. I was like, yeah, we're going.
So I'm guessing from that story, Mark, you're the one who kind of like started,
Yeah, I started the ball rolling on that.
Yeah, and then how hard was it to talk Angela into it? You're like,
you didn't have to talk much. No.
She was on the beach with the Simplex too last year. She was like, oh, let me try it out. And she, it found like coins and stuff. Well, nothing of great value, but it was cool. It was interesting.
It was so fun.
And it just grew.
Do you both use the 800? The Equinox?
Well, I have my own one now. So I have my own Equinox 800.
I know, I saw. Yeah, I saw.
I was teasing Mark and I was saying he didn't want to get turned, but it was really me. Like, I just didn't want to give it. It wasn't my turn. So we would have to time like an hour. I would have an hour and he would have an hour.
We literally set it, by the way.
Yeah, because I would be like, no,
and then I had to pry it out of her hands to get it back.
Let me ask you this. Was there ever a time where the timer went off and you switched and then someone found something immediately right after the timer?
I don't think
so.
That would make me so bad.
Yeah, that would get me heated.
Oh, a diamond ring.
Yeah. I don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Rusty hopped in. I'm going to say hello to some of these people. Rusty hopped in. Joe Holland, hello. PA Relic Hunters are in the house now. Ezra brought up only 19 likes, ? Yeah, that's a good question. We got 40 people in right here.
In the chat.
Oh, yeah. Hit the thumbs up button. Tyson Fury's in the house.
What's up, Terry?
Let's see here. Marty was in there. I saw Marty up there earlier. River Styx is in there. I saw Liz. Liz was throwing out the Joe De Niro sign.
There we go.
Get your money's worth. Throw some Joes in there. Throw some Joe De Niros.
As I rapidly click.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, cool. I think I got everybody. But when you guys got the pulse dive and you're using the Simplex, like at what time did you say, okay, let's start our channel or let's start like videoing everything?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think when we planned the trip to St. Thomas, I think we were like, that was the point.
Yeah.
It became real and we were buying tickets and stuff. We were
once we had the plane tickets.
We should record this too. Like this could
why not?
Yeah.
So we decided, like, I got all my, whatever gear that I had available to me, which wasn't much, unfortunately, because I wasn't prepared to, go underwater. I had a few things, like.
You had the GoPro already.
I had the GoPro. I had the waterproof housing, but that was just because, like, last year, like, we, going out on the boat and stuff.
Yeah.
So I gathered everything together and made the best of what I had. Like we had, all right, so. We started out with using a GoPro selfie stick, recording we would switch
and
off.
That was our first video. You'll see like the point of view.
Yeah, it was completely different. And then I also had a head mount for the GoPro that we had to put on because we didn't have like the goggles with the mount on.
So we could wear this like band on our head.
Did you guys get some killer tan lines going across your forehead with the?
Yeah, your tan lines,
yeah.
That's for sure.
That's funny. Hey, well, you got to make it work, right?
That's it, and that's what we did. We made it work.
That's awesome.
So, in the future, we'll be better prepared.
And you could see progression in the videos too, because like the first one, like you said, we used a selfie stick, and I followed him around, and he followed me around. And the next time we had the mount on our head, and the point of view was different. And then each video, and even now with the beach metal detecting, is always different because every time we do something and we want to change it or make it better, we feel like we just got to do that. And
Constantly evolving.
so if you look
Yeah.
at every one of our videos, it's different. There's no like routine to it. Yeah, there's no like
Consistency.
consistency. Yeah.
And same with ours. Like it took me a while to figure out, like for YouTube, not to film like this, but to film like this because we were using our phones.
I got yelled at so many times.
I'm pretty sure you sent us a vertical video just recently.
Yeah,
too, Joe.
Joe's still doing it.
I can't post that.
Oh, man.
So, but yeah, I mean, as you figure out what works and what doesn't and how to video, it's good that you're both usually together in metal detecting because you can help each other out. So it's like, you know, we usually one of us is running across the field or whatever it may be to come videotape the other one. So it's a lot better to have a partner in crime. Huh?
It's usually you.
I know, man. Somehow I'm still chubby. Like I don't get it. I run so much across the field and I'm still chubby. I don't get it.
Run would be a questionable word.
Well, you saw how hard I breathed most of the time.
This is a previous Kansas City champ of cross country. We're talking
a collegiate runner that can't go a mile anymore. So that's good.
So, Mark and Angela, obviously, right, you guys have had the channel now going on 2 months. And like you just said, you've kind of evolved already pretty significantly. Looking back, what advice, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who've been filming on here, but who knows? But what advice would you give yourself, you know, from Mark and Angela 2 months ago, just starting?
That's a good question.
Damn, hit him with the hard one, though.
Yeah,
My God.
I told
You
her
never
to take it easy on him, and you killed him.
Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to throw
It would be just to like get the appropriate equipment for what you're doing. Recording.
Yeah.
It's hard to pin down because all environments are different.
Mhm.
So you really, it's like a trial and error thing. So I mean, if I had an entire week to spend in the water, I mean, I'd be able to pin it down pretty quick. But we had to try and adapt on the fly, and that was hard because we didn't have things available to us to purchase or to go and run yet.
And the thing too, it was our first time underwater metal testing. It was our first time making a video for YouTube. It was our first time editing anything like this before. And then just being there, like underwater, like I'm not as comfortable underwater as he is. So I wish I kind of just like got the feel for it first. You know, time underwater, get used to the email because first time I ever used that too. Before I started really like filming, because you can see in the first video, I'm very, very excited. And I'm like floating because my breathing is too much. I'm not breathing correctly. Breathing too much, and I'm holding the air in my lungs. I'm floating, and it was just like a disaster the first time. But I mean, stuff anyway. I had a lot of targets. It's just like it's sloppy.
Whatever. Yeah, it was your first time. I mean, the trip. Hold on. Look at this. Thanks. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. I did say that it is the best dressed guest we've ever had. So, but now let me ask you this: when you guys went down there, what all did you have? So it was obviously the pulse. Did you had some sort of breathing apparatus and oxygen tank? I'm assuming.
We had the Nemo. It was the Nemo's surface supply system, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do like shallow dives, that is the way to go because it lasts. I mean, we were
2 hours easy.
Yeah, we were doing we were doing an hour and a half on each battery. We had 3 batteries. We didn't even hit the 3rd battery because we just at that point we were exhausted.
Yeah, that's a lot of
and
swimming.
You go up to 10 feet down. The hose allows you to go 10 feet.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
So we had that.
2 pulse dives.
2 pulse dives.
The GoPro. And
some spare batteries.
Yeah, we took some like bags that we can hang on us, you know, to garbage and
laundry bags.
Other things. Yeah, they were laundry bags. They were really.
Hey, it worked. The water flows through it. It doesn't. Yeah.
And that was the weighted belt. That was
the weighted belt. Yes, that's right.
And that's how you stayed down. Yeah.
Which, by the way, we got stopped at the airport twice for that.
Yeah, on the way
I was gonna ask, how was it like traveling with that?
the weighted belt was the only thing we got stopped for.
Really?
Each way. They're like, what is that?
Yeah, they had to like take everything out and look at it.
Which is interesting because it's not like a destination that wouldn't be
I know.
typical to have people who are diving and need weighted belts in general.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they use to smuggle in is the weighted belt.
Yeah. What's in that? What's weighing
Right.
that belt down, buddy?
Yeah.
Looks like weighted.
Well, and even with the weighted belt, it looked like it was hard to stay in one spot with the surf that was coming through. Yeah.
Some areas it was worse than others. It was we had some
I
the
had a
current, the
lot.
current was stronger. Angela, I thought 10 pounds was gonna be enough for her. I don't know why it wouldn't keep her down.
There's
Like,
one point in the video I'm like up and down
Yeah.
vertical. Like,
goes to the sky and she's trying to
I
find
just
stuff though.
couldn't.
She was determined.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. It seems like it wasn't a lot of work. I mean, to keep yourself in the same spot.
for me,
It sounds tiring almost. Yeah.
Once you're like slowly breathing down and you're like under there and you're relaxed, it becomes very easy, very peaceful. Phil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot better at it by the end of the trip, Angela? Like,
I did. Yeah. In the second video, you could see a big
Yeah.
change.
yeah.
The first video is. I don't even like watching it.
It is kind of embarrassing watching yourself like after you put up, especially in the beginning. Now I don't really care, but
Mm.
in the beginning it was embarrassing to go back and watch yourself. Eric, did you ever feel that way with your videos?
In the beginning, and not doing it for a while now, getting back into it kind of feels a little weird, but
Yeah.
I'm used to it now.
Now coming back here in Jersey, the water's obviously different, right? And it's colder, and
Freezing and
so
dirty.
like, are you guys gonna do a lot of diving, or how's it gonna work?
We're gonna do as much
We
as we can.
are. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to.
We'll find some spots.
Yeah, we're gonna take the boat out. We're gonna go to some little coves and islands that like you can only get there by boat, basically. And
Yeah.
the water actually, believe it or not, it's not that dirt. Like it's not that dirty.
It's murky. that's all.
It's brownish. It's not like you're
Yeah.
not gonna see the blue green water, but it's
Yeah.
pretty clear. There's lots of times where I look down, you can see 6 feet, down.
Yeah.
We've been to places on our boat in New Jersey that we saw down like 6 feet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know once you start moving the sand how that's gonna be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it'll be a first. in Jersey.
here, yeah.
But we'll do the first person. Now we got the goggles, got everything.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Loading up on equipment now.
Unstoppable now.
Yeah. We're trying to pin it down. Like I think we got a pretty good idea as to where we're going with this.
That's awesome.
Well, that's good. I just don't picture the water being that clear, but I guess like once you're in there,
You have a lot of
there's
good
some clear-
spear fishing to do. I mean, I've been down there with like Hawaiian sling and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
I've never detected in the water, but get some decent visibility.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
times.
I mean, you only need what, like three feet max.
Yeah.
As far as your hand can reach, if it's on your head.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that's
Still get to see what's coming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with the Nemo rig too, the good thing is you guys could do like freshwater spots too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and we were looking at some rivers there.
Have you
Yeah.
guys done freshwater yet or no? Just ocean?
Just ocean so far.
Yeah, that's
I,
really cool.
yeah, I know. I've spoken to someone who had a rig like that. I don't know if it was the Nemo rig, but it was a similar rig, and
Yeah.
he would do old destination lakes that used to be, like a vacation destination, maybe back in the early 1900s or whatever it may be, but now it's kind of like, not there anymore. You could still see the old docks and stuff where the places used to be, but
Yeah.
all of it's gone. He would dive to the bottom of the docks. And he said in his years of detecting, he probably filled a 5-gallon bucket up with the amount of rings that he had found. So it's
wow.
it's incredible what you can find. And the thing about that is you got all these people in the chat, all these, metal detectors that follow us and just in the hobby in general. Very little of them do water detecting, like
Yeah,
true.
especially like diving like that. So
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
last
they're-
frontier.
yeah. So I feel like, everyone's looking for that virgin spot that's never been hunted before, but you're probably more likely to find it in the water than you are on land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very possible. I
You
mean,
guys have an advantage.
it's and that was kind of what I was drawn to. That was like my initial thing to get into metal detecting. I was
Mhm.
like, I was so interested in it that I just wanted to get in the water and I wanted to try it because it looks really cool. It's very, like I said, it's very peaceful under there. You're kind of like in your own little bubble.
Yeah. And see, like Drum & Detect, I have yet to. I know we all want to. And
Yeah.
we talk about it all the time. We want to
Do
try
it.
it.
Do it. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Like,
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Now, are you guys in Central Jersey or North Jersey?
we're in Central Jersey.
All right. We'll talk after. I got a lot of spots for you.
I
I grew up in Aberdeen Township, so
All right. Yeah.
yeah, so I know a lot of spots over there.
I grew up in South Plainfield.
There you go. You're a little north.
More Arctic.
just said my beach body is more of an Arctic tundra body. Yeah, you gotta keep warm during the winter, you know. So now
Maybe
you
wetsuits we haven't tried out yet, but
are they like the heated ones or are they just like no? Yeah.
wetsuits. Mark has them from we bought them a long time ago when he had a jet ski.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, you were preparing a long time. You guys were preparing a long time ago. You just didn't know it yet.
Yeah.
We both love the water. We love the beach. I mean, that's where we met. You know, like that's where we belong. And we'll be back down there, you know, upon retirement.
Oh yeah. Now let me ask you this: do you guys have a preference with either water, like diving, or doing like the actual beach with the Equinox?
What do you prefer? I'll say mine after.
I like being in the water.
And I prefer beach.
Yeah.
I'm not as, like I said, I'm not as comfortable as Mark. And I almost drowned actually the first day. And I could swim, and I grew up in the water. I lived 5 minutes away from the ocean my whole entire life. I learned how to swim at a very, very young age. I would say to myself, how do people drown? That's so ridiculous. You know, and I literally, the first day I came down, I drowned. It was very, very scary. I'll tell you the story from here.
Dang. What a way to start it off.
Yeah.
Holy
You
cow.
look really like it. That's all I gotta say.
Listen, my first metal detecting adventure, I went to a park and found a couple quarters. You almost died. That's jeez. So it's a little bit different. So you didn't really have to buy the other Equinox. You could just send Mark into the water and you take the land, and you guys got everything covered.
Right.
So
yeah. I do really like the underwater though. I mean, that was my first huge find. That's still my biggest find that I had was that men's big gold 18-karat ring.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's awesome.
That really just got me into the whole thing even more once I found that out. But and that was our last day, so that was kind of like
yeah.
You want to leave after that?
No.
Like, there's so much more here.
Oh, you know there is.
Oh, there's gotta be.
So now let me ask you this. So, and Joe and you guys can hop in too if you got a question. But do you guys, are you interested in the because we do a lot of like historical stuff. Are you guys interested in like the historical stuff too, or is it more of like the beach stuff?
I like the history stuff. I was actually a history major as well.
Yeah.
So I like
nice.
the aspect of it. I don't know a whole lot. I did buy my first coin collecting books. I also like the coins.
Oh, cool.
As far as like relics and like belt buckles and that kind of thing, I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just not what I know. So maybe if I had more background, I would be more interested in it. But I just don't know anything about it. So to me, it's kind of like, oh well, it's cool, it's old, and I just don't understand the history behind it. So I think there's no connection there.
I know you guys feel the same way, right? You'd be surprised. So like, and me even coming into metal detecting, before I watched videos and actually saw it, I didn't even know a large shin existed. Like I had no idea what an Indian head was. I didn't even know like a mercury dime existed. I didn't know coins were silver at one point, like in their collectible. So like all that stuff was so just in a different world from me. But then like even with buckles and with buttons, like because we'll find tons of buttons and they're all over the place. But even just finding it and then kind of thinking about the history behind it and how it got there, it starts like your imagination starts running, especially when you first find it, and then you start getting a little hooked to it. So you gotta try it out, and then you find your first buckle, and you're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I found that cat bust dime, I had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
And everybody held it besides me. I'm like, can I hold my dime?
Yeah, that's true. I snagged it pretty quick.
He
We're
did.
definitely not opposed to it. We like it. We would definitely try it out. We would definitely go out.
Is there any way to like identify those types of things and tell when they're from or who they're from or like the belt buckles and things like that and the buttons?
There's like different guides and stuff that give you general ages and stuff like that. And, you know, after like for the buttons, there's a lot of identifiable traits on those as well. But a lot of times it's just very much so a plain buckle or a plain button. But when you can tell they do it.
Yeah.
With that, oh, sorry.
You're digging it said like kind of says it perfect. You know, I never understood it until I started finding them and investigating them. That's like the best, like one of the better parts about it is, especially when you've never found it before and you dig like a large hint and you have no idea what it is. And then you start doing some research on it and then, or the buttons. Like, I mean, we found some buttons that we didn't know what they were before, go back, research them. And then this one was made in London. It was gilded with gold and, you know, somehow got all the way to the States and someone lost it in the middle of the field. So it's cool. There's a story behind everything that you find. And even with the newer, like the cool rings and stuff like that, you know, someone lost it and probably is pretty mad that they lost it too.
Got one of those buttons today.
Did you?
Yeah, the gold. It said double gilt London.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's
tell a story.
Huh?
Most buttons tell a story.
Yep, that's true. Rusty Digger, he just said, I would dig buttons and buckles all day. I love the personal side to it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. So you got to try it. It's we're all in Jersey, so it's not like it's hard to get you out there and, you know, get that first buckle under your belt, you know.
We started out in the water. We made our way to the beach. We'll definitely make it.
Exactly. Evolution.
I found that silver quarter. I found that silver quarter in the field that we were at.
Oh yeah.
And that was very, very cool. And like you said, Trey, I didn't know a lot about silver, that there was coins and what year, you know, made, and so I've been learning all that stuff too. And I guess then you start to get into it, you start to collect it. I guess if I found a belt buckle, the same color.
Yeah, see. See, she's already coming around. She's already coming around.
I really like war stuff. I really like
military artifacts.
Anything military,
That pin that Amanda found with that boat, it was like a ship. That was cool.
Oh yeah, no, that was awesome. Yeah, I know, I agree. And we don't. It sucks because we don't find a lot of military stuff. That's the one thing I like and want to find, and we don't find a lot of it.
That would be what I would be after. You know?
Yeah. We pulled some random stuff, but it's far and few in between.
Mm-hmm. Well,
all the musket balls, they could all be just, you know, Revolutionary War bullets at that point.
Yeah. Like, who found the musket balls for you guys? Was that you, Mark, or was that you, Angela?
Both of them, actually.
On the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Until I realized, like, later on after I was home and realized, like, I started looking it up. And I'm like, what could it be? I was like, how could that even possibly have happened?
Yeah.
And I think I messaged you guys. And I was like, dude, are these musket balls? Like, am I looking at this right?
Yeah, they were perfect size. If they're lead, yeah.
Wait, I started researching it, and I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
And I showed my dad, who's a veteran, and he was like, yeah, definitely musket balls. And he's also a fisherman, so he knew they weren't like wide weights or anything like that.
That's cool.
Now she's from Jersey. You guys should hook up with her.
Yeah, Scuba Sonia.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
What's up, Sonia?
Yeah, there's people from Jersey.
Yeah.
Scuba Sonia. Team Lynch is out here.
Oh yeah, there's tons.
Treasure.
I think Rusty Digger.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby's in there. He's from Jersey. And there's a bunch of New York and New York City and New York State people too.
Oh yeah.
So
East Coast.
Oh, hi, Treasure Trail. They're from California. They enjoy the warm weather too. So Deej hopped in. Hi, Deej. Let's see.
Hey,
Anybody else in here? Fun with Dirt. Welcome. I haven't seen you in the chat yet. So hello. What I'm going to do, I have some of the stuff that you found so far. You'd mentioned the silver coins, so I'm just going to bring those up first and then kind of move along. So this is I'm guessing the very first Mercury dime that one of you has ever found.
Yeah.
That's Angela's.
On the beach.
Angela,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
the silver sniffer. Angela, that's what you should be called. Dang, that's cool. What year was it? 1944.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now, Angela, did you know what this was when you dug it?
I did not.
Yeah. See, I and no judgment, because I would have been the same way. I was the same way back in the day.
I knew it was a dime. I looked at it, it was gold, but it was much, much dirtier when I took it out. And even if it was clean, I wouldn't have known. I'm not even gonna fool anybody. I wouldn't have known what it was.
It was on the beach. You should have seen it. It was very rusted over.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we actually had to clean it up a little bit. We tumbled it when we got home with one.
Came out nice.
And it came out. Yeah, it came out very nice. We were very pleased with the outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our first time.
That's cool. They're in New Jersey. So let's see here. See if anybody, and don't hold back, chat. If you guys got questions.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Fire some out.
Yeah.
Bring it on. So, yeah, Bobby said silver is your friend. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because this was the first silver that you found, Angela?
No, the first silver I found was in the field with that quarter.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, so I'll pull that.
1943.
1943.
44. Nice.
Yeah, 1 year apart.
Mhm.
And again, you probably didn't know that. Did you know it was silver? You might have. Actually, I'd say you probably didn't.
I had a good feeling because it wasn't like really. It didn't really.
Yeah.
Well, I knew what it was when it was pulled out just from watching videos. I watch a ton of YouTube. I watch it all the time, and I know that like the date ranges where it was, where it would have been silver, and
Yeah.
you can tell when you pull it out of the ground, like silver. Like,
It's true.
It's pretty incredible how I mean, I know your Merc was pretty crusty, but it's pretty incredible how shiny they come out of the ground.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do you guys have any upcoming? Obviously, you're going to hunt Jersey and whatnot. Any other trips planned coming up?
Already?
No, not. We're gonna let the summer pass, and we're gonna continue. We're gonna try and do a couple more things. Obviously,
That's awesome. Yeah.
Once the year turns and it gets colder again, we'll definitely probably.
We want to go back.
Yeah, we'll go. We're gonna go back to St. Thomas. Maybe we'll go to the Bahamas. We also.
For that, yeah.
That'll be cool. Cool.
We really like to travel, so we'll go somewhere.
That's awesome.
There'll definitely be another.
It was risky. It was risky this year, obviously, because of what's going on to travel. Because, oh my God, we were so nervous
because we had to get tested before, and neither one of us had. Well, he had gotten tested just because he had some exposure, but I had never been tested, and I just always figured I was one of those people who was probably a carrier and didn't know it because I was at schools and everything, and I was working, and everything happened, and then we shut down.
Could easily be exposed.
But I had two in my classroom that had COVID. So, and I was didn't even know it at the time because it just started to bounce. That's what it was. So I was nervous about getting tested because it had to be done 3 days before we took our flight. And if I was positive and didn't know it, we wouldn't honestly be able to go.
We were so nervous.
And everything would have gotten canceled and not even refunded at that point.
Yeah,
so it was very, very risky.
Yeah. Hey, it all worked out though.
We took the risk.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Now I'm gonna bring this next one up. Let's see. The bracelet. Also, that's silver too, or
this is gold.
That's gold.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's neat.
And it's like a child size. It's about the size of like a 50-cent piece.
Yeah. Oh, I see. It's in your hand right now?
Oh yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah, let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch.
Oh yeah, that is tiny. Dang.
It's
really little.
Like here's the quarter, for example, and then here's the bracelet.
Who would put that gold on a little
Right, that's
child's
ridiculous. That's just that's irresponsible.
We're going to get lost.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or they just got more money than anyone. Just slap gold on everything.
Angela, who found that? Mark or Angela?
I did. I found this. This was actually a hole check, a double hole check. So I dug out a piece of can or something first, and then went back over, and I got like a good signal, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And I picked it up. I saw the beads actually first, and I thought it was like a keychain because it's got like.
Oh yeah.
And then I looked and I said, "Oh, it's got a crack," and then he figured out it was a bracelet.
That's cool.
So I didn't think it was a bracelet. Just now.
Dang. Already on the gold too?
Right.
I can't even talk. Does she kick your butt every time you go out?
Just about. And
Every time Trey asks, like Angela.
Yeah.
I should just follow her around with camera.
Should be the cameraman.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's give Mark. Here's the musket balls that Mark found.
Right.
These are Mark. Hey, and listen, these are old, you know, they're
Yeah.
1700s, so
And they were
that's
found 2 different days. So the one day I was with him, the one day he.
Oh, really?
If they're on the
Same-
beach,
Same
gotta
spot
assume-
though?
Same beach.
Same beach.
Different days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's cool.
No,
That's
that's
right
yeah,
along
no,
that
that's really
coast.
cool.
There's got to be more than there. Too.
Oh yeah. You
Oh,
would
so
think.
about that how Sandy Hook is across, and that's why
Yeah.
why it ended up being there. Because
So-
there's a military
Base.
base right across from where we were at the beach,
Yeah. Which is-
at
I mean,
another
it's
beach.
not active until the state park now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't detect in Sandy Hook
No.
because there's some mines that haven't been detonated yet.
Ooh.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
very deep, but
They're in there.
they're there.
Yeah, probably stay away from that area.
It's a little scary to go on the beach with mines that are buried.
Then.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's other beach area to go to at that point.
Yeah, that's why they say you can't detect on the beach because they're afraid that the detector might set them off.
Yeah.
that's
Lou's in the
terrible.
house. What's up, Lou? Indiana Tones. All right, let's go to this next one. Okay.
All right. That's
And
pretty
that's-
baller.
Is that silver, gold?
That's gold. That's 10 karat gold.
See, and hold on. Let's bring up the finder of this. Let me pull it up here. Not me. Look, that's
Hey.
Mark's find. Okay.
That was
See?
my first find on the beach with the Equinox.
Seriously.
Wow.
We walked out onto the beach, and that was the first thing I ran over. And
That's nuts.
That's
Yeah.
And
What'd that ring up?
real diamonds.
real diamonds, real gold, man.
That's all. Look, I'll put it right next to Mark. We don't even need to be in this stream. So, do you remember? Because we talk about this all the time about certain things you want to dig, like certain tones that you want to dig with the Equinox. Do you remember what that rang up?
That was like a 15, 16.
Yeah, 14, 15.
Okay.
15, 16, yeah.
Angel, what was the bracelet? Do you remember?
I
I think that was a
know.
910.
I think it was a 910.
Yeah.
It was a
And
nine-
that's what we talk about all the time. It's like
Yeah.
no one wants to dig the 9s and the 10s
Or
because
the 15s.
Full tabs.
I love 15. I'll do 15s every day, all day. But 9s, 10s, it's like tinfoil 99% of the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Like those lower tones. Yeah,
You
you get
gotta dig
rough
it.
sometimes.
You gotta dig it.
The thing
You do.
that's different about underwater metal detecting is that there is no numbers.
Yeah.
So you just dig everything because it's
Yeah.
like, so that's how kind of I started because that's basically the first thing that I really did
Yeah.
as far as like metal detecting. And it was like, I just dug everything anyway.
Well, I mean, you're gonna miss the gold stuff if you do if you
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
I think that's
It's a really good way to condition yourself to consistently dig everything.
Yeah. Ron Ralph's son, look for nickels. Yeah. And those ring up like 13, 14. So
Mm-hmm.
the Southwest Florida treasure detecting. See my video of a big chain VDI of 1. It's wild.
That's crazy.
I have one.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I gotta say, I have, huh?
Got to dig everything with the Knox.
Brings up
And the last time I went out, I just skipped the 1. I really did.
I've never seen a one.
I did. But it was
I've never
very
seen-
shallow.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was tinfoil,
Yeah.
but I probably passed the freaking gold ring. Good job,
You
Trey.
always gotta dig it.
And then we got this one. Let's see. Also gold, I'm assuming.
22 karat gold.
Really good gold.
This is also a little kid's ring. It fits on my pinky.
You're like,
Wow.
keep freaking blinging out the kids so they can throw it all over the place.
Public service announcement: put jewelry on your kids.
Ring.
And that's your fine, Angela?
Yeah, this was my fine. I was down by my sister.
Wasn't recording.
I wasn't, no, but I did a short because it was I did something on Instagram because it was my sister recording on her phone. I had my camera, but I wasn't recording because we had the kids with us, and it was just Mark wasn't there, and
Yeah.
it was like, I'm not gonna find anything, but I wanted to show her. Like, I just wanted to show her how
It
the
worked.
metal detector works. She wanted to take a turn and stuff. So, and then I just happened to find that, and I'm like, see, I've been trying to tell you.
Oh man, that's you guys are holy cow!
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I've never found anything gold. Only
That's when you
plated.
gotta go on the beach.
Come to the beach.
I know. I guess
You gotta
so.
get to the beach. You gotta get to the beach.
Jeez Louise. Let's see what else we got. And then look at this, a giant chain.
More gold.
Silver.
That
Silver.
was silver.
That's silver, yeah. Man, who is the finder of this one?
That was the same day that Angela found the ring. Actually,
And it was you, though.
that was my turn in the water with it.
That's
Right. And,
a massive
Yeah.
chain.
It was a pretty good find. Yeah, it was buried pretty deep too. Both of them actually were. The silver and the gold ring were under rocks and sand.
Was
Do
that a
you guys? Oh, go ahead. What
Was
did you
that
say,
a
Eric?
screamer?
What did
Which
that
two?
sound like?
Yeah, was it a screamer?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Anything with the pulse dive, I mean, it picks up everything.
Oh, it was all with the pulse dive.
Pulse dive.
There's no
Ah,
everything.
dang! I bet that was cool to see come out of the ground when you.
I saw it before I actually pulled it out, and I was like, very surprised.
Man, that's awesome. I tell you what, I bet the pulse dive pretty much picks up everything, though. Yeah, as long as.
And it
Now,
goes
you,
deep, too.
I was gonna say you said they're pretty deep, but like with
You
the
gotta
pulse
dig.
dive, really?
Yeah, you're digging for them.
Wow.
I almost felt like I needed a shovel sometimes because you're digging a pretty deep hole. But the problem underwater is like it starts to fill back in while you're doing it too. So you got to kind of move it quick.
River Six said the large coil on my pulse dive gets a lot more than the small coil. You guys, I didn't even know you could change the coils.
Yeah, I didn't either.
You can get a 15-inch coil for them.
Really on the pulse dive?
Oh no! I'm sorry. 8-inch coil on the pulse dive, and then a 5-inch it comes with.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like,
15
damn, could you imagine going around with a 15-inch coil?
8-inch coil on the pulse dive. Yeah, the 8-inch coil is good.
I've never been to Brigantine.
Look at that.
Wow.
This was the
There it is.
thing. Yep, there
That's
it
it.
is.
This is the St. Thomas. You found this in St. Thomas
Yeah, this was the first,
last day.
the last St. Thomas video on our YouTube because it was the last day. I found this on the very, very last day in St. Thomas. This one was in there too.
That was buried under the sand and rocks over top of it.
yeah, it was.
Jeez.
Yeah, they go pretty deep. They go.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Dang, that's a dope
I
ring.
think that was the last one. Yep. Or was it? Yeah, that was the last one. Man, you guys have been freaking. I mean, from February to now, basically, you guys have found a
Crushed
lot of
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
We're hammering it. We're trying to get out there as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And it was after that ring we got home from St. Thomas, and I immediately ordered a knot.
That was a smart move. So,
Ordered it.
let's see here. Large coil on my pulse dive. Seeing if I missed anything. Yeah, everybody's saying it's beautiful. I'm sure that ring is heavy too.
It is. I think
Yeah,
it was almost 10 grams.
It was
Oh my gosh.
8 grams. Yeah,
8 grams.
8 grams.
Oh, that's funny. Does anybody in the chat have a question for Mark or Angela? I haven't seen many come through. You guys are
Yeah.
usually Kathy.
Quiet today.
They're all listening.
I guess
Right.
so. We don't have
Right.
any. Like we've only had what 2 or 3 divers before.
Yeah.
So this is kind of new to everybody. Yeah, BT Vermont Redback said anything gold would be nice. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm right there with you, buddy. Right there with you. Let's see here. Kay says she's in awe of their finds. Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Damn, they could take all the gold they found and buy another Equinox if they want.
Right?
Yeah, all that gold is paid for that detector.
Yeah, basically.
I think you say that in one of the videos. You're like, well,
Paid
that's
for it.
paid for.
Yeah. Made that worth it. Joe said silver is my friend. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, listen, gold,
Oh, wait,
gold
what?
and silver is nice to have.
Any precious
on
metal,
both
holler at me.
sides. Yeah.
Yeah, not picky, right?
So let's see. You guys got anything, Joe, Eric, Mike?
No, I'm good.
Question mark?
No, I'm itching. I want to get in the water. I really do. I don't know. All right. So have you guys submerged your Equinox at all or strictly the pulse dive? Yeah. I'm too afraid to
You could
dunk
have-
my Nox. I'm way too afraid to dunk my Nox. I've taken that thing apart a couple times.
I think I might take the Simplex in. Well,
Yeah.
take the Nox in.
Yeah. I think I'd grab an AT Pro and do it, but
Yeah.
I'm too afraid to take my baby in the water.
I know.
I'm terrified because that's an expensive machine. That's not.
Yeah. Not easily replaced super quick.
I mean, I'm very meticulous about cleaning it and everything after every time we go down to the beach, but
yeah,
putting it underwater, man, I don't know.
it's dangerous. But it's tempting for me. It really is.
It is tempting.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
have to snag one of those pulse dives. So I think that's a really good. I mean, pretty straightforward way to do it, right?
Yeah,
man.
there we go.
Yeah.
It's like using a pinpointer, basically. It's just
That's
like,
all it is.
here,
Covers,
find it.
covers a bigger area.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
deeper, man. I'm telling you, it goes like 8 to 10 inches.
That's easy to throw in a bag too, in general, right? I mean,
Yep.
yeah. Did you guys
Basically
just
just,
checked all your gear? Or did you didn't fit that on carry on? Did you?
Yeah, we could carry
Yeah.
on.
Carry on.
Really? Okay,
Everything
that's
you
pretty
can carry
cool.
on.
So that
We
Nemo system fit pretty well and compact.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's only like,
That's-
what, 11 inches? What do you think?
I always just envision them being like bigger. I don't know why.
Think about like a 6-pack cooler.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Dang.
Dang, that's really compact.
Yeah, so you can travel light. Well, light, pun intended, with the weight belt, but and
Someone
just
said
go.
that
Yeah.
the Nemo's coming out with a 25-foot hose in the fall.
Ooh.
I
Dang.
heard so, and we'll definitely upgrade to that because I'm
That's
gonna,
pretty cool.
But this is what we're saying. My first Nox drowned and they replaced it immediately when the second one had no problem.
yeah, they have been phenomenal. So when we got back from St. Thomas, I actually had some issues with the batteries that they had given. The batteries that came with it, I guess they weren't sealed correctly, and they started failing.
Ah.
So
The Nemo battery.
the Nemo batteries. So I contacted them, and they immediately didn't even question. Like I took a couple pictures of it of the batteries, and they immediately sent them new ones out to me. They were
Shoot.
really good about it.
Mhm.
Their customer
Very
service is
good
on
company.
point.
Yeah.
I forgot. Mark, don't go yet. We haven't even done the giveaway. I haven't even mentioned it for the $50 giveaway.
We've been talking so much.
I know. I forgot we were doing that tonight. Holy. And Eric, I got to give Eric credit. He freaking sent a message.
I
Don't
sent it
forget-
to him. Don't forget the
that
giveaway.
giveaway. Don't forget the giveaway. But we have almost 40 people in here who were, lucky enough and nice enough to stay and hang out and chat.
Thank you.
And
Those are awesome.
freaking, it's not a peace dollar. It's a Walker
Yeah.
half, a Walking Liberty $50. So don't
What are you
leave
doing?
just yet.
Playing against the state.
Yeah, I guess so. Who wants to type it in the private chat?
What-
Angela, pick a state and put it in private chat, and then we'll do a giveaway.
Okay.
So Bobby
Dang.
Pastor, he's donating this $50.
Thank you, Bobby
Thank you,
Passer.
sir.
Make sure
And,
you guys. Eric, shout out the Facebook.
So
group.
Bobby Pastor and myself, we started a new Facebook page called East Coast Metal Detecting. Go check it out. It's a good community. Lots of people in there. Show your finds. We appreciate you, becoming members and hanging out.
Go. Wait! Don't guess. Don't guess. Not yet. I'll tell you when to start.
All right.
Let's
Type
see.
go
here.
in chat. Anything after that don't count, or before that don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna type go in chat, and then I want you guys to just start screaming states at us, and whoever picks the one that Angela picked,
It's a good one too.
then, it is a good one. It is a good one.
What was the one
All
you
right.
picked? Oh, good one. The other
3, 2, 1. Oh,
Little Digger in the house.
start.
Hey.
picking. Oh, hi.
So,
I saw a video of her like very young, and I think she had found a penny or something. I don't know who posted what. It might
Chris,
it had to
I
have
think
been
it was
her.
Chris.
Oh, was it Chris?
Yeah, it was Chris Altman, I think.
Oh
yeah.
my god, that was
was great.
awesome. And she dug like an amazing plug for how young.
Oh yeah,
she was
no,
at
I
the
saw
time.
that was with Authority too. Did I see it? No.
Anybody in there yet? Anybody in there?
Nobody.
Yeah.
not
There's a
yet.
lot of New Mexicos.
Yeah.
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 Wow. All right, we got a main in the chat.
Wow, all over the place.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, you
This
guys.
is a good one for sure.
Nothing yet.
What was the other one that we did? That
It was Idaho that you did, Trey.
Yeah.
It took forever for someone to get it.
Still nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was solid.
Yeah.
With the Georgia.
Wow. This is
Still going. Still
49.
going. Anybody.
come on.
Holy crap! I can't believe this.
There's
Oh, yeah, that
there's
was
a
a good
finite
one.
amount of states.
And that was smart, Dan, for throwing in the Idaho after we were talking about it, but that
Yeah.
was not the it is a state that exists.
Yes,
So,
it's not the state of confusion.
yeah, which we are all in right now. No one said it yet.
Wow.
And I'm not even gonna give a hint.
No.
No.
No hints.
Only
Keep
50.
it going.
Yeah, right. They're very limited.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if you can name all the capitals that come along with the state, you win an extra $50. We'll keep going. And Mark and Angela, you guys didn't know that the live stream was going to be another hour because Angela picked the incredibly hard state. So, there are some close guesses.
Yeah.
I think everybody's fingers are getting tired.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
No,
Dang.
no.
So I guess this ranks as
Come
the
on.
most forgotten about state in America.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Now, while they're guessing, are you guys gonna try any like group hunts, like any like put together hunts? Yeah.
Yeah, we would love to. It's the hardest part is like working out scheduling.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Exactly.
for my schedule, and I only get like every other weekend off,
Mhm.
so it limits me every month as to what I can do. You know,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah, that's.
I can't believe nobody's guessed this yet. This is
I can't believe it either. Like, guessing myself, I'm like, wait, is that a state? No, I'm just kidding. It's definitely a state.
Oh,
Jeez.
I feel bad for the people of this state.
They're all gonna leave.
Right?
I have to get away next week.
Come on,
Oh, no. Yeah.
someone. You guys
Dang.
really don't want this $50, do you?
this is the longest
There's
one.
got to be over 100 guesses in there, man. It's still
Oh,
don't.
1,000
At least.
We've
This is
jumped out of the
insane.
continent.
What do you bring out the state maps, man? Just go in alphabetical order. You'll get it.
Yeah.
All I know is their accounts are going to get suspended.
Right.
Yeah, the bot.
Southwest Florida said I quit. All right, we got to throw a hint in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give me a hint.
it's landlocked.
It's landlocked and it's. I'm gonna give it away. It's landlocked and it's Midwestern,
Yeah.
but it
Well,
hasn't been
everything
said yet.
Midwestern is landlocked.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I guess if you count the Great Lakes, I think you get some exceptions.
Yeah,
there, but-
exactly. There's some water that borders some of that stuff.
That's crazy.
I can't.
Oh,
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
About time, Dustin. Hey, you're not too far. So that'll be an easy mail over.
It is metal.
Good job. About freaking time. Jeez.
Sorry, guys.
The corn state. No one forgets. Everyone forgets about the corn state.
Yeah, the poor corn huskers, right?
Yeah. So, but Mark and Angela, thank you guys for coming on tonight.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
We had a really good time. Thank you.
Oh, cool.
And we gotta meet up at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
100%.
so close. We say this all the time. We're so close to each other. We have to figure it out.
Yeah.
So we'll plan something. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Jason, I was singing the state song. Thank you everybody for hanging out in the chat. I appreciate it very much. Although you guys got to work on your geography a little bit. Remember some
Just
of
wait
that.
till we start doing countries.
Dustin, email or PM Bobby with your info, Dustin, and they'll get it shot over. I think he's already part of the East Coast Metal Detecting Group, I'm sure. So, all right. But thank you guys all. I'm going to end the stream. Mark and Angela, just hang out for a second, and we'll say our goodbyes. But adios, Anthony Guest 54, way off. But have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next Wednesday. We should have a video coming out soon, so make sure to go and watch it when I publish it. And other than that, we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, good night.